What's going on here? I only got paid $400,000 again this month. I'm really not looking forward to your payday at all. I really don't want to live like this forever. I admire someone with a husband from a top company.
Don't talk to me like that. I'm shocked that you're trying so hard. And at my age, I think $2,936.90 in take-home pay would be good.
Huh? What did you just say? Sleep talking is meant to happen while you're sleeping.
That's terrible.
All of my friends are married to executives or elite businessmen. It's like, why am I the only one who's halfway poor? I made a bad life choice. Really no luck. Worst life ever.
Don't you have to say that much? I'm not slacking off either. Why can't you just say it like that?
Whoa. You're fighting back despite your low salary. Who are you? Don't get carried away. I'm really surprised. That's enough.
If you're going to say that, why didn't you just marry someone else? I don't deserve to be told what to do.
Huh. I'd rather marry someone else now. With my good looks, I can always trust the elite.
Oh, I see.
You've been talking a lot of smarmy shit. I don't know if you will suddenly dump me. It's too late to panic and regret. You look sad. Be prepared for that before you speak out. Do you understand your position? I won't forgive you if you keep acting too high and mighty.
Every month on my payday, this exchange continues. Ranting and other verbal abuse is a daily occurrence. Before I knew it, 6 months had passed. By this time, Olivia was no longer just going out to play, but also staying out more and more. After 6 months,
I'm not coming home today. I'm not going back to the house where you are. I don't want to see their faces or even breathe the same air.
oh yeah, I'm used to that kind of thing by now. Because you only get it back about 1 day out of the week. And only on payday, they'd come to collect the money. You're crazy.
What's wrong with that? Money is important. Clinking. I prefer bills to coins. Where in the world do they stop so many days after day?
I didn't ask you anything. I don't know where he is. Where in the world do you stay so many nights, day in and day out?
That's not important. Binding? I really can't do it. I've been staying at the friend's house for the last few weeks. Super comfortable because I don't have to look at your face.
Oh yeah, you have a lot of kind friends.
Maybe it's only a matter of time before they dump you. I'm leaving you, poor. Really funny. You're going to look dump them. Ha 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 ha. I can't wait to see your face. That stupid face.
Next day, Olivia did not come home again that day. What's more, I got this message. You're getting a divorce. Well, it doesn't hurt or itch. Because I'm always ready to fight back too.
Hey, you don't stand a chance in hell of getting a promotion. It's almost like the salary for life, right?
I don't know about that. But it's still before I join the company or something. You won't be getting a pay raise anytime soon. Of course, there's a base increase every year.
How much of a base increase? Well, what's the big deal anyway? I didn't have to ask.
Then don't ask.
If we divorce now, the property will be split 50-50, right?
I don't know. I thought it was a 50-50 split if we didn't have a problem with each other. As long as it's not an affair.
Huh. You just bought a car recently, right? Why don't we pay off all the loans on that car first?
Huh? You can't pay the loan off in one lump sum. I told you I was fine with a regular domestic car in the first place. After much wrangling, they said the name is in your name and I'll pay the mortgage. You made me shop for something that honestly doesn't make sense.
Are you still thinking about that? You're a persistent man. This is why I hate being poor. If you're a rich executive elite corporate employee, even foreign cars can be bought in one lump sum. Boring man.
Do what you want now. I'm tired of it, to be honest.
I'm the one who's tired. I too have run out of patience.
He also threatened me every day that he was going to leave the house soon, or whatever else he wanted to do. A few days after these statements that hinted at divorce. Finally, Olivia declares her divorce. It was the same date as the ex-day I was planning to take revenge. Nice timing. But I really wonder if Olivia will be okay with a divorce at this time. Not that it matters to me. Did Olivia really know all that and declare her divorce? In a way, I'm insanely curious.
Because I packed all my stuff at home.
What? What happened all of a sudden?
You already know that. I just sent it out a while ago so it can be delivered to my friend's house tomorrow. I mean, can he come home now?
I was just on the road for a bit today, not paid. I'll be home soon. What?
I want a divorce. Well, I'm sorry, Lucas. I need a divorce today right now. I've already filled out the divorce papers. I'm hoping you come back soon and write about it.
Okay. Fill out the form and go to the ward office immediately. Alright, let's hurry up.
What? What happened all of a sudden? You're thinking easily. Do you think you're playing the last, more understanding husband? Is he trying to atone for the many times he has been poor and inconvenienced me? Well, whatever it is, I'm glad you're getting a quick divorce.
Of course. I'll be there in 5 minutes.
I can't wait to fill it out and get it out.
10 minutes after this, I went home. Olivia was already ready to leave and was waiting for me to return with the divorce papers. I haven't seen my wife waiting for me to come home like this since we were newlyweds. Thus, I filled out the divorce papers and immediately went to the ward office to file them. Olivia skipped out of the ward office and headed somewhere else. Well, that's where I was headed. I went back to my apartment anyway, and I didn't feel like continuing to live in this house. For the first time in years, I was on my phone looking for an apartment. I was even excited to feel as if I had been living alone for a long time and as if a weight had been lifted off my shoulders. Then, right after the divorce, an hour later, Olivia contacted me as expected. See, I win.
Oh my God. Help me. Homelessness.
The predictable ending disrupts the abdominal muscles. I had also contacted my parents and friends to tell them how and what happened. I had to leave the contact from Olivia for an hour or so. 1 hour.
It's hard. Please, just answer me. I mean, if you want, I can get a divorce or an annulment.
Huh? What are you talking about? You said the cheating partner's apartment was a husk, right? You can't just pull out of a divorce for reasons of your own convenience like that.
How do you know he's not home?
Don't underestimate me. They've been trying to time this for over 6 months now.
What do you mean? I don't understand.
I didn't expect him to say he was getting a divorce at this point. It's interesting to see that you still don't know anything. You're on your own from now on.
Hey, wait a minute. You better explain it to me.
Don't be surprised. Your flying went back to his hometown today from his single shift. Back to my hometown with my wife and kids.
Huh?
So you were just passing the time while you were working alone. I've known about it for a long time from my own research at the box office. You didn't know it, but you were proudly enjoying yourself at this house every day. You don't even have a destination. I continued to work with the credit agency to gather evidence. So he knew the date of this transfer. So I said, let's get divorced on this day anyway. So I hastily agreed to it. I'm sure this makes sense.
Wait a minute. If you knew, why didn't you tell me?
Where can you find such a kind person? You were attracted to elite office workers, right? That's what happens to stupid women. I'm sorry.
It's terrible. What am I supposed to do now? I'm already in trouble right now.
And I don't have any decent friends. Your friend contacted me via SNS too.
Huh?
You're always bragging about your affair. Is your husband okay? They won't listen to anything we do to stop them. That's why you all left a month ago already.
They are all terrible.
Reluctantly. You're the worst. This unfaithful woman.
Don't talk to me like that. I'm in trouble anyway. And don't tell me you're going to push me into a corner. Can I go back to my apartment for now? I'm going home.
Huh? Impossible. And I left with a lot of enthusiasm. We're already divorced, remember? Don't come back just for the sake of it.
I'm in a really messed up situation.
And I'm sure you know that since you've already caught me cheating on you.
What? What more do you want from me?
No, I've never asked for anything before. I didn't expect the last one to be so dumbfounded. But let me do this one thing. Alimony claim. And since you're cheating on me, I can't even give you half of my property. And the fees are high.
What?
Huh? I ain't. It's a natural right. I mean, she cheated on me and we're getting divorced. I'm going to make sure you and your cheating partner get your money too. And they're already starting to get ready. I consulted a lawyer's office beforehand.
I can't. Alimony is impossible in a situation like this, of course. Please give me a break.
It's always been about me. I'm amazed at how self-absorbed she is. I'm divorced and refreshed from the bottom of my heart. And thank God for cheating partners. I'm going to live a comfortable life from now on. You're the one who put the foreign car in your name.
Lucas, please, for the rest of my life, help me. I'm gonna change my mind. I'm not going to be as bad as I've been. Of course, I'm not going to be rude or cheat on you.
Uh-huh. I see. But I can't.
Why is that so? I've gone so far to ask you to do this.
If you want to sue, sue. I'm sure it would take a budget to hire a lawyer. Even if I could get alimony, I think the alimony you'd end up paying me would be much higher. Might not make much sense.
Anyway, let me live with you until I get settled. A lifetime request. Even Lucas couldn't see me being homeless right after my divorce key. I can't live on the street either. So please.
I don't mind. It can't be helped. That's the path you've chosen, and that's the result. It just didn't turn out the way they had planned. I'm sorry, but I just don't think they deserved it.
Such... You don't have to say it.
It's no use crying to your parents.
Why? My parents are all I have left.
I just told your parents what happened. I apologized for the trouble I had caused. He said nothing was wrong, and he even cared about me. They're really nice people, the parents. He said, He and his daughter disowned each other.
My life is already a mess. What are you gonna do?
You're the one who messed it up. If I hadn't cheated on her, none of this would have happened. This is a result of being blinded by money. In the end, you're stuck with a married man and all you're left with is alimony and a car loan. If you have time for messages like this, why don't you go to hello work? I'm not going to forgive or start over no matter what they say.
Don't say that. I know Lucas is really a kind man. Hey.
Reluctantly, I'm just a poor guy with a monthly income of $2,936.90. Sequel. I filed a claim for alimony against Olivia and him. He's also feeling quite ashamed now that his wife has found out about the affair. As for the alimony and the car loan, Olivia will be paying them off. Therefore, he could not live on the street forever, so he went to Public Employment Security Office, but he was not hired at all. After the divorce, he lived on the road for a while and then went to work as a farm laborer in the mountains far away from home. They seem to be working hard every day, almost without a break. It seems you're in a world far from the celebrity life with him that you envisioned.